And welcome back to my channel. My name is Aspersion and this is my channel, Aspersion's Reading. And today we're going to be doing the No Disclaimers book tag created by, I believe, Nicole on her books. Oh, actually, nope. She was tagged by someone and she cannot find the original creator. So if I can find the original creator, I'll let you guys know in the description and put it like up here. And so this is a tag with about 10 questions. Might be somewhat controversial questions, so be warned. And so let's just get right into this. The first question is, which trope or tropes in books annoys you the most? I feel like I would like any trope if they're done correctly. I'm not really sure if this would be considered a trope, but I hate when a certain character has a power and they have lived with that power for their entire life, and the moment that they lose that ability, they throw a fit and all of a sudden don't feel like they can do it, or like don't think they can continue on. Like, you've been training with other things your whole life. You cannot tell me you have no other skills. Like, they be like mopey baby for 10 minutes and they get their powers back and, oh yeah, I'm bad, let's go. And I'm just like, that's like you have to work with what you have. Other people are not as fortunate as you or have those abilities, so like, let's go. The world needs saving. Question number 2, which writer or writers do you feel are overrated or overhyped? I want to say wow, that is not even her name. That is a book title. I want to say Stephanie Garber. I have tried to read that book, I think, twice now, and I have disliked it both times. I think I DNF'd it the second time around. I have not really been interested in that. Maybe Marie Lu. I have tried multiple Marie Lu books. I have liked, I think, maybe one or two. But other than that, it's like, I don't really see why she's like here top dog sometimes. I don't really connect with her stories as much as I would with like other authors, so maybe her. Question number 3 is, what is your least favorite books that you've read since joining Booktube? Nevernight. Children, Blood and Bone, book 2, which I think is like Children of Virtue and Vengeance or something like that. That was horrendous. I definitely think that book was rushed. What's another book? Oh, there's another one. Daisy Jones and the Six. I was really bored and DNF that. Serpent and Dove. DNF that. There's another book that I just recently read that was really popular. People were like, what's wrong with you? I just don't always like popular books, and so I think I'm going to start moving away from overhyped books just to read more of what I want to read. Question number 4, a terrible ending that ruined an otherwise quality book. I'm looking at my shelf because I'm gonna get back to you on that one. Question number 5, which fictional characters do you wish were not killed off? Wait, yeah, that is question 5. Okay, I thought I skipped one. The Kingdom, I want to say that's how you say his name. I think I would have really liked to see more from him, so I was a little disappointed when that happened. Ooh, and Finnick in the Hunger Games. I loved his character, and I feel like he was gone too quick, especially since he didn't have as much page time as compared to others. I just think that he could have had a little extra page time. Question number 6, what are some of your bookish pet peeves? Covers that don't match, or when they switch it through when the series is still going on. I'm like, you couldn't do that after the series was over, so you could put them all together. Like, more of a bookish community thing. I hate how there's a lot of gatekeeping and telling people like, or these negative comments towards how much people read or what they read or why they read it. Like, just read and mind your business. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of unnecessary discussion about how people read, what they read, and why they read. For example, like, oh, booktubers, all girls who wear makeup, oh, they're fake readers, or oh my god, how do you read 400 books? Like, how? That's not even possible. Or reading audiobooks and graphic novels doesn't count. Like, all of that extra BS, just read the book and be quiet. If you don't want to see how I'm doing, what am I doing it, click off the video. Goodbye. Deuces. I just feel like all of that extra going on Twitter and YouTube and Instagram sometimes, go somewhere. Go somewhere. I don't know. That's not really a book pee. It's more like the people in the book community pee, if that counts. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of unnecessary discussions. arguments that goes on sometimes, and I'm just like, y'all took the slightest, the teeniest little thing that don't really matter and made it this big old thing. For what? I don't know. There are some things that deserve a discussion that is amplified to that point. They don't get that. So why are we doing it for this when this deserves it more? Question number 7. What are some books you feel like should have more recognition? I'm just going to put a collage of it, a picture right here, because... Question number 8. What are your thoughts on censorship and banning books? I think censorship and banning books can be good if there's like a genuine good reason behind it. I feel like you do have to really put into thought why the book was written, how it was written, and what is the meaning for it, or like what the author intended. Because, for example, one discussion I had on my classes is, when the author writes a book or a character, was the author being racist, or was the characters being racist? Was the story being racist, or was the author being racist? Really look into that and make sure that those are two different things. Also, there are times when, for example, the Harry Potter series, a lot of people are really trying to separate the book from the author, but it's also that question is, where do you draw the line between the separation? It is like, how do you continue to love and support this series that people have lived with for their entire life without going a little too far over the line and still giving some of that to J.K. Rowling, who has not shown very much support or love for her peers. It's just, you really have to, before you really censor or ban a book, I think you really need to dive deep and really answer some of those hard questions and think about why the book was written, how it was written, and what it would affect future readers if it's banned or censored. The last question is, who do you tag? Jess from Books at Pastime, M from, I believe it's Bookish Potatoes, Andy from Mouse Reads, Nicole from Nicole Reads, Avery from Avery Loves Books. Anyone else that hasn't done this tag, just go ahead and do that. And so that is all of the questions. I know this is very quick and very short. That's the fun thing about tags. They go by very quickly. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.